they touch the world. My love, guide your lips as they speak kind words. My love, guide your lips when you leave your home. My love, guide your ears when you listen close. For we are all God's hands. For we are all God's lips. We are all God's hands. And we are all God's ears. And it's up to us to learn. There are signs in the world we choose to see. Such wonder in the world and in all living things. And it's all of our breath and all of our night. We will set forth to work for what's right. We are all God's people. 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 It's up to us to love.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Hasharet, Malachei Yoni, Melech Malachei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Bochem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Yoni, Melech Malachei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu, Tzedchem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Melech Malachei Amlachim, Kadosh Baruch Hu. Welcome among us, messengers of Shalom, angels of the highest one. From deep within us, majesty of majesties, the blessed Holy One. Come and in Shalom, blessing us with Shalom, leaving us with holy Shalom. From deep within us, majesty of majesty, the blessed Holy One.
You may be experiencing some problems with the
with the video, the Facebook connection. If you can type into the comments whether or not you can see us right now, please do, because right now we can't see on Facebook, and we're not sure you can see us.
We're hopeful that this video trouble subsides, and we can continue with our welcome of Shabbat.
Okay,
all right,
good.
We're going to continue on. We're hearing that it's all good.
Great.
Okay, great, wonderful.
Well, welcome to Shabbat at Home together. We're so glad you're here as we find ourselves now between the holidays of Passover and Shavuot, 49 days that we call the days of the Omer. And we count these days. It's a ritual, it's a tradition, and we're now in the 4th week of the Omer. It's a very special time, a sacred time for us. And in a way, it's good that we have extra time at home with ourselves and each other to look at these meditations and think about them and talk about them. The week of the Omer that we're in right now is called Netzach. And Netzach is translated often as eternity, or what brings us into connection with that which is eternal in us.
Yes.
And tonight is the 23rd day of the counting of the Omer, which is actually Gevurah shebenetzach, the strength of discernment within what is eternal.
And in this time, this challenging time of the coronavirus, we need this strength of discernment to take care of ourselves, even as we strive to take care of our loved ones. This caring, this energy is what connects us to what is eternal within ourselves. We especially want to acknowledge people with us tonight who are sheltering at home alone. Our hearts go out to you, and we hope you are taking care of yourselves and allowing others to care for you, if it's grocery shopping or any needs from the pharmacy. And please stay in contact with loved ones and friends as often as you can. So if you've already lit Shabbat candles, just enjoy this with us. If you have candles and you're ready to light, get them. This is the time. Please light with us. And let's. You ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. Do we sing in the light?
Why not?
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light.
Sing in the light of Shabbat. Shabbat Shalom. So, take a moment, consider the blessings that have come to us this week. See if you can feel them in your body. See if you can sing that feeling into these words to infuse them with meaning and turn them into a blessing of welcoming Shabbat. We gather in the light symbolically. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvoto v'tzivanu le'adlik Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, everyone.
This is a verse from Psalm 90, a verse that we sing to remind us, so many of us think that, we wake up and we're still, SIP, we're still sheltering in place. And the challenge is to remember that each day can be a blessing if we bring our consciousness to that. And this psalm, the verse from this psalm reminds us very powerfully. Linot Yameinu, Linot Yameinu, Linot Yameinu, Keinoda, Venavi Leva Chochma. Linot Yameinu, Keinoda, Venavi Leva Chochma. Teach us to treasure each day. Teach us to treasure each day, that we may open our hearts to your wisdom. Oh, teach us to treasure each day, that we may open our hearts to your wisdom. Oh, teach us to treasure each day. Treasure each day. Teach us to treasure each day. Treasure each day. Teach us to treasure each day. Our people have always drawn upon music that is prayerful even if it's not doesn't come through our own sacred prayer tradition. This is a profoundly sacred prayer song by Kate Wolf, and I'm guessing some of you may know it. Please,
we hope so.
Join with us if you do,
especially in the chorus.
Yes.
I'll start off. Kind friends all gathered round, there's something I would say. What brings us here together has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle that holds us all inside, where strangers are as family, loneliness can't hide. You must give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts to love, tears and laughter. And give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Love is born in fire. It's planted like a seed. Love can give you everything, but it gives you what you need. Love comes when you're ready. Love comes when you're afraid. It'll be your greatest teacher, the best friend you have made. So give yourself to love. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts to love.
Tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. We lead into the Baruch Hu, our realization of our connection to the source of all blessing. With this meditation, it's a call to our awareness. We invite you to rise. We're going to stay seated because we can't see the video, so can't adjust our screen. We're going to stay right here, but we're going to be standing with our intention. Okay? As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. And the blessing gives us strength and makes our visions clear. And the blessing gives us peace and the courage to dare. As we bless the source of life, so we are blessed. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. Ma'ariv Aravim is a prayer that plays on the name of this service, Ma'ariv. And wonderful friend and colleague in Philadelphia wrote this beautiful version of Ma'ariv Aravim. Most of you know it. Her name is Rabbi Gila Rezo Raphael, a very dynamic, charismatic, contemporary liturgist rabbi. So please sing. I'll sing to you, sing with Zoe as we join in this remembering, this holding that Shabbat is our time of rebalancing. At this time where there's so much disequilibrium in our lives, we need Shabbat more than ever to remind us that how blessed we are in the midst of all of this. So please join in. Evening, evening, the gray edges of our lives. Ma'ariv Aravim. Amen. Evening, evening, the frayed edges of our lives. Ma'ariv Aravim. Amen. El Chai v'Kayam tamid yimloch aleinu le'olam va'ed. Baruch Ata Adonai HaMa'ariv Aravim. Shema. Shema and Ve'avta. Shema. These 6 words remind us more than anything else how we can stay connected, not most importantly to the people we're sheltering with. Because in that connection, if we can practice the Shema and stay connected, we will move through this with as much equanimity as possible. Shema Yisrael leads us to Ve'ahavta. So please join with us in this most powerful of our affirmations. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Baruch Shem Kevod Malechuto Leolam Vaed. V'yata et Adonai Elohecha bechol levavcha ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך. Normally, if we were davening together, if we were gathered in shul, we would have some quiet time now for the Amidah, our standing silent prayer. So we invite you to just take a few moments for this meditation as we listen to Julie Silver sing Sim Shalom.
Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Sim Shalom Tova Uvracha Sim Shalom Tova Chaim v'chesed v'rachamim Sim Shalom Tova Ubracha Sim Shalom Tova Ubracha Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael Aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael Amecha Sim Shalom Tova Ubracha Sim Shalom Tova Ubracha
This week's Torah portion is my favorite Torah portion in the entire sacred text. The Torah portion is Kadoshim, which means holiness. And this first section of the parashah, of the Torah portion, is often referred to as the holiness code. It is simply a very concise directive on how to live one's life connected to the sacred. Many of our rabbis consider these 18 verses to be as important or more important than the Aseret Dibrot, the 10, what are commonly called the 10 Commandments. In fact, when I study this Torah portion, the Holiness Code, with my B'nai Mitzvah students, we usually compare these verses directly with the text of the Dibrot, of the commandments. We line them up side by side, and these 18 verses contain the root stock, what in Hebrew we call tamtzit, the essence of what it means to be Jewish. It very lyrically, poetically sets out essential ways that one can live a life connected to the sacred. The portion begins, speak to the Israelite community. It says, El kol adat Yisrael. The entire, don't leave anyone out. This is that important. And say to them, Kedoshim tihiyu. Live deeply connected to the sacred. Ki kadosh ani Adonai Elohechem. Because I, your God, Yud-Heh Vav-Heh, the mystery at the heart of reality, I am sacred. This defines the challenge of what it means to be a human being. And then in these elegant 18 verses, the blueprint is laid out. These verses, verse 9 and 10 in particular, contain the nucleus of living a life of tzedek. It's where the whole concept of tzedakah comes from these verses. A just life, a life that sees and responds to people in need around us. If you want to explore the inner wonder of this breathtaking Torah, you'll have to join us tomorrow morning at 11 for our Torah study, where we will dive deep into it. I will simply say this. Verse 18 ends with some of the most challenging 5 words in the entire Torah. Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. Ani Adonai. Ani Yud He Vav He. Love your neighbor as you love yourself. I am the mystery, your God. Most people, when they study these words, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha, emphasize Ve'ahavta l'reacha. How can one possibly love one's neighbor as much as one loves oneself, one's family members? In fact, I think the more daunting challenge of this profound directive is in the word kamocha. How can we truly love ourselves? During this unprecedented time of coronavirus, we are asked to explore new ways that we can love ourselves, even as we try to love the people we are sheltering with and the people we love that we feel are so far away and that we can't hold and hug during this most challenging new reality. My friends, these are not just words. Now, more than ever, we need to practice loving ourselves. If we did one thing every day that was a meaningful act of self-care, it would be a complete game changer. One meaningful thing with the consciousness that in it, whether we're taking a walk, that reading aloud, sharing time with loved ones, if we brought the consciousness that we were practicing self-care, good loving of oneself, our lives would be deeply enriched. So as I said, to hear more, you'll have to tune in tomorrow morning at 11 o'clock, 11 a.m. For right now, may these words, which we need so badly at this moment in our lives, perhaps more than we ever have, these words, Ve'ahavta l'reacha kamocha. May we love those around us, and may we practice good, loving self-care. Ken Yehi Ratzon, so may it be. Amen. Amen. A prayer for shalom. Please join in with us. Sing at home. Sing aloud. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Ose shalom bimromah. Hu yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Amen. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. Hi la 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 la. So now it's time to virtually count the Omer. Zoe will offer the blessing for this. This is a calling to awareness. We're not counting the days. We are living into how we can, guided by our tradition, make each day count.
Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav, v'tzivanu al sfirat haomer.
Amen. So we say today is the 23rd day of the Omer,
Is 4
making
weeks.
3 weeks,
3 weeks?
and 2 days. We're into the 4th week, making
Okay.
3 weeks and 2 days of the Omer. Hayom shlosha ve'esrim yom shehem shlosha shvuot u'shnei yamim la'omer. Amen. Amen. Now we invite you to visualize the loved ones and friends who are in need of healing at this moment. We invite you to call out their names in just a moment, intone them so as to connect them to the warmest wishes of our hearts. We say, God of compassion, Elohim Adirim, source of healing, God who blessed Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. We pray to you on behalf of Bob Slomowitz, Daryl Davidson, Marty Bach, Bobby Karp, Mark Garretts, Dave Swedlow, Shannon Edelstone, Jason Moss, Don Messing, Brian Angelo, Cheryl Adler, Nancy Cook, Charlotte Markowitz, Larry Dixon, David Ben David Vedina, Naama Levana Bat Abraham Visara, Mildred Bernstein, Robert Glazier, Laurette Abrams, Savion Plum, Paul Head, Judith Damboic, Naftali Ben Yidel V'Shifra, Beth Siegel, Bilha Bat Eliyahu V'Chaya, Tzipor Rachel Bat Esther V'Aryeh, David Ben Esther V'Aryeh, Binyamin Nachshon Ben Esther V'Aryeh, and all those around the world who are sick from this virus and struggling to recover, to respond. I want to continue to thank all of you who've shared your prayers and warm wishes for my older brother, Bernie, who lives in Minneapolis and is still in the ICU recovering from the coronavirus. Please hold Bernie and Leslie in this prayer, along with others who are in need of healing. Bless them. Bless them. We offer this Mi Sheberach. Mi Sheberach Avoteinu Mekor HaBracha Leimotenu. May the source of strength who bless the ones before us help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Yisheberach imot
Avotenu,
Mekor Abraha Lavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen. Bless those in need of healing with refuah shlema, healing of body, healing of spirit, and give strength to those who lovingly provide them with care. And we include all the first responders, all the people who are out there putting their lives on the line for all of us who are in such need. Bless them, dear God. Amen.
Also, I want to say to the caregivers at all of the assisted living, skilled nursing, and memory care facilities, we're sending our prayers to them too.
Yes. Amen. Amen. So we acknowledge the yard sites in our community during this week. Arnold Kaplan, husband of Sheila Kaplan. Elaine Begun, mother of Ken Begun. Harvey Mises, father of Jim Mises. Philip Goldstein, father of John Goldstein. Jean Petrick, sister of Jim Petrick. Isaac Joseph, father of Alex Joseph. Ida Portnoy, mother of Joy Severin. Beverly Pincel, mother of Monica Pincel. So I invite all those who are in mourning, in the first year of mourning, to please rise to honor the memories of their loved ones. And we invite people who are observing a yard site to please rise to honor their memories. And anyone else who needs to say the Kaddish Tome is invited to rise. We offer this for all these. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei rabbah. Bilma divra chirute v'amlich malchute. B'chayichon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehi shmei rabbah mivarach. Leolam uleomei olmaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yit'aleh v'yithalal shemei dekudisha b'richu le'elam min kol birchata v'shirata tushbechata v'nechemata da'amiran bi'alma bimru. Amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya v'chaim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom bimromav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel v'imru amen. Zecher, 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 tzadikim livracha, livracha, me, me, me. Their memories bless our days. Bless our days. I want to thank all of the people who have who attended the virtual Shiva last night for our dear friend Mark Friedman, Zichrono Livracha, may his memory be a blessing, and all those who are responding to the chesed needs and providing Sue and her children, Shayna and Mason, and Shayna's fiance, Jesse, with food during this difficult time. We hold Mark in our thoughts and in our hearts and prayers as we do the entire family. As I mentioned, tomorrow morning at 11 a.m., there will be a Torah study on Zoom. Link is on our website. Everyone's invited. Again, we'll be studying Kedoshim, and it will be juicy and deep. Tomorrow night, we're offering a Havdalah at home together at 7 p.m. Please join us. It's a very brief 20-minute lovely way to say goodbye to Shabbat. Also, I'm now continuing to offer a chance to talk, chance to engage in some spiritual counseling to anyone in our community through whatever platform, phone, Facebook, Zoom, whatever, FaceTime, whatever you'd like. You can go up on our website under 1-to-1 and sign up. We're so delighted that Wednesday night, Aaron Gabriel provided us with another of our Beth Chaim mini concerts. And we're also very much looking forward that a week from tomorrow, on Saturday night, May 9th, right after our Havdalah, Eve Decker will be doing another live mini concert, and we're very excited. Eve, we all know what Eve brings and her heartfulness, and you'll be hearing a lot of her music, and it's sure to be a delight. So we're going to do a little Kiddush and Motzi. Challah. Yeah. Little Kiddush. If you have some wine, if you don't, why not? We raise a glass for this time in which, with all these challenges, we're able to connect with one another and celebrate Shabbat together. Sweet. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, borei pari hagafen. Amen. Chaim. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, hamotzi lechem min haaretz. Amen. So we've want to close this sweet Kabbalat Shabbat with a prayer of hope, prayer that we are all protected, that we stay connected to one another, and realize how important that is during this time. May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after. May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after. Hamalach hagoel timikora yivarech et hane'arim. Hamalach hagoel timikora yivarech et hane'arim. May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after.
May the angel who keeps me from harm bless the ones who come after.
May it be a sweet and restful Shabbat time for connection. Thank you for joining us from our home to yours. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.